Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The error codes P0966 and P0967 pertain to the continuously variable transmission, CVT, driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve in the 2023 Honda Accord. Specifically, P0966 indicates that the transmission control module, TCM, has detected a low current flow to the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve when it's commanded on, suggesting an abnormality in the circuit. Conversely, P0967 signifies an overcurrent condition in the same valve circuit under similar circumstances. Both codes indicate a potential malfunction within the solenoid valve assembly, which is integral for regulating fluid pressure within the CVT. If these conditions persist, they could lead to poor transmission performance or even failure. Diagnosing these fault codes requires a systematic approach, detailing the functionality of the TCM and its interaction with the solenoid valve. The DTC codes P0966 and P0967 affect two critical components: the TCM, or Transmission Control Module, and the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve. The TCM is responsible for controlling hydraulic pressure within the CVT by sending electrical signals to the pressure control solenoid valve. The valve itself is integrated within the valve body assembly, located inside the transmission. Its primary role is to modulate the fluid pressure sent to various components of the CVT, thus enabling smooth gear shifts and overall vehicle performance. If there's an issue with the current flow to or from this solenoid, it can lead to improper pressure regulation, which negatively impacts the vehicle's drivability. It's essential for technicians to locate these components accurately to execute troubleshooting steps effectively. Several factors can lead to the triggering of DTC codes P0966 and P0967. First, low current flow to the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve typically indicates a potential open circuit or a wiring issue, which might arise from wear or damage. On the other hand, overcurrent conditions could suggest that the solenoid valve itself is shorted or malfunctioning, causing excess current draw. Wiring faults, such as shorts to ground or open circuits, can also contribute significantly to these error codes. Lastly, the solenoid valve may inherently have faults or failures, affecting its performance and causing incorrect operational signals. Identifying the specific cause requires careful inspection and testing of these components. Symptoms associated with DTC codes P0966 and P0967 can manifest in various ways. One of the most noticeable signs is compromised transmission performance, such as rough or erratic shifting. Drivers may also observe the check engine light activating on the dashboard, serving as an initial alert that something is wrong. In some cases, the vehicle might experience unexpected shifts or a delay in acceleration, which can be disconcerting. Additionally, a malfunctioning solenoid can lead to decreased fuel efficiency as the transmission fails to operate optimally. Overall, diagnosing these symptoms promptly is crucial for avoiding further damage to the transmission system. The first step in troubleshooting the error codes P0966 and P0967 is to start the engine and allow it to idle for at least 1 second. This initial step is vital as it enables the TCM to engage and assess the operational state of the solenoid valve circuit. Following this, technicians should perform a thorough inspection of the external circuits associated with the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve, including checking the DNLS, DNC+, and DNC- circuits. This involves measuring voltage and resistance levels to ensure they fall within manufacturer specifications. Correct voltage and resistance readings will confirm whether the circuit is functioning properly or if there are underlying electrical issues needing resolution. For the second troubleshooting step, technicians must disconnect the TCM connector, which has 50 pins, 50P, ensuring the engine is off beforehand. After disconnecting, they should inspect the solenoid circuit to confirm continuity. This testing involves verifying the internal circuit of the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve, which should read between 5.0 and 6.3 ohms when measured in IG mode. If the resistance falls outside this range, it indicates a problem either with the solenoid itself or with the TCM, suggesting that further investigation is necessary to identify the fault more accurately. The third step involves inspecting the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve if earlier inspection items yielded normal results. This process requires ensuring that all other components associated with the TCM and solenoid circuits are functioning correctly before isolating the solenoid valve itself. If no issues are found in other testing areas, the solenoid valve then becomes the primary suspect for the malfunction causing the DTC codes. Conducting a thorough inspection will allow for identifying any faults or failures within the solenoid valve, confirming whether it is indeed the root cause of the problem affecting the vehicle's performance. After completing repairs addressing the issues related to DTC P0966 and P0967, the next crucial step involves clearing the diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, using an appropriate diagnostic tool. This clears the error state and allows for a fresh start to monitor the system. Following this, a comprehensive road test should be conducted to ensure that the transmission operates smoothly without any abnormal shifts or delays, and the check engine light does not reappear. Monitoring the newly established driving conditions helps verify that the repair was successful and that the component life cycle is restored. If codes reappear, further diagnosis may be required to explore other potential underlying issues. Preventive maintenance is essential in ensuring the longevity and reliability of the transmission system, specifically concerning the CVT components associated with DTC codes P0966 and P0967. Regular inspections of the transmission fluid levels help guarantee that the system remains properly lubricated and functioning at its best. Additionally, technicians should routinely assess the electrical connectors and wiring associated with the TCM and solenoid valve for signs of wear and tear, as these issues often contribute to faults. Implementing a proactive maintenance schedule can effectively mitigate the risk of future malfunctions and keep the vehicle performing optimally. In conclusion, understanding the implications of DTC codes P0966 and P0967 is vital for effective diagnosis and repair in the Honda Accord 2023 Plus model. A systematic approach to troubleshooting is key, involving checking both electrical and component integrity associated with the CVT-driven pulley pressure control solenoid valve. Following the outlined steps ensures that technicians can accurately identify the root cause of the problem, enabling appropriate repairs. Furthermore, prioritizing preventive maintenance will significantly enhance the reliability of the transmission system, preventing issues before they manifest as DTC codes. By implementing these strategies, owners can maintain optimal vehicle performance, safety, and extend the lifespan of critical components. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.